Hey everyone, I'm your kawaii warrior kid to VTuber, Solcitus! Welcome! Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Yo, Poison! Early, damn, yeah. It's Poison's first time being early. Damn, that's insane. Also, is everything okay? I hope so. Yeah, my mic should be okay. You guys should hear the background music as well. Yeah. How are you guys doing? I'm doing well. I just had lunch and I'm hella sleepy. It may sound cringe when I say this, but wow, my OSHI is live. What do you mean? I'm live like all the time. Yay. Sound like a real VTuber fan? Nah. Once you start streaming and become a VTuber, I will become your fan as well. Yeah. Imagine saying, yeah, Poison is my OSHI. Sunset Shimmer is my OSHI for real. Though, I'm not gonna lie, I think I would watch your stream though. Yeah, in the background when I'm playing like Enfield or something. Also, I do apologize for the delay of this stream. I was gonna do it last week. Let's just say last week Enfield got released and I got really tempted to try it out. I wanted to try it out at first, you know, as a true gacha connoisseur, as a true gacha fan, I believe in giving every gacha an opportunity, you know? I want to try them out. So I tried out Enfield. I end up really liking it. I like the gameplay. I like the factory building. You know, that you have the opportunity to like min-max your factory and stuff. I do like that in Enfield. Combat, not so much. Combat is like pretty basic for me. And yeah, I end up liking the game more than I thought. I sank like 50 hours into it. I'm already at the end game, by the way. But I hate the gacha system, and that's about it. Yeah. Hey yo, Avi! Hello, hi Sayu! Welcome. Happy to announce I might be coming back to streaming. Ooh! Poison streaming, let's go! Oh my god, my OSHI is finally streaming. It's a story for another day. Okie. Game and waifu more important than Griffins? Hey, don't say it like that! No! You know, sometimes I just want to enjoy myself, you know? Not stream all the time. Though I don't think I will be streaming Enfield unless it's like story, but I already pretty much finished all the story in the game. Yeah, I played the entirety of the story. I did some side quests, but I just skipped all of the side quests, to be honest. Yeah. So there's nothing much for me to stream on Enfield besides the factory building, and I don't think you guys will be interested in that, to be honest. First of all, I don't think it'll be enjoyable to watch someone build a factory on stream, and second of all, most of my factories are just copy-pasted from someone else who knows this shit better than I am, you know? Who min-max the fuck out of their factory, yeah. I got no time to build my own factory, so just copy-paste that. Gaming waifu is more important than dinner eggs. No! No, what do you mean? Oh my god. But no, I remember to eat, guys. Okay? I remember to eat. I did not spend my entirety of the day playing Enfield. I think. No. Okay, here's the thing. I will wake up, I will play Enfield, I'll eat lunch, and I watch videos about Enfield, and then I continue playing Enfield, and then I have dinner, by which I would watch Enfield videos during dinner, and then after that I would continue playing Enfield. and then I will sleep at like 2 a.m. and I repeat the whole cycle. So oh my god, I just realized how lifeless I am. I've been spending a lot of time playing Enfield. I'm not proud of myself, guys. I will be honest. You stayed longer than Persona 5 Phantom X. Okay, here's the thing. I think when it comes to gacha, I don't like turn-based gacha games. I think. Because I do enjoy playing Star Rail, mostly because of Belobog's story. Like, 1.0 HSR is like peak HSR. I stayed mostly for the story, not much for the combat. And then once the story started getting a little bit boring, I left the game. Yeah. So I think that it's just a personal preference of mine. So yeah, I just don't like turn-based gacha like Persona 5 and HSR. I think I stayed longer in ZZZ, though I can't remember why I quit ZZZ. I think it's because of the damn TVs. Because back then they still have it. I think they removed it now, but I don't feel like returning to the game. So yeah. Still on that game, yeah. Poison is like grinding the fuck out of HSR. I mean, like, I feel like everyone, not everyone, but gacha players have their own preferred gacha. And for me, it's Wuwa and currently Enfield. I see myself playing these two games for quite some time. Yeah. Enfield, maybe I'll be quitting after like 2-3 months if the monetization does not improve. Like, I feel like if they don't improve the gacha, I feel like I'll be quitting it quite soon. But for now, I'm still enjoying it, so that's why. Hey, Kaito. Yeah, that's what I've been up to for the past few days. What have you guys been up to? I hope you guys have been doing well. January has been pretty slow, I would say. I don't have a lot of like stories in January. I didn't really do anything, to be honest. But I will say, it's been snowing a lot, which is nice. I like snow. Yeah, I like watching snow, not really playing snow, because playing snow it's cold and tiring. I feel like I would play snow for like 10 minutes and after that I'll be like, I want to go indoors, man. I can't take this. It's too cool. Haven't really found any gachas. Might go back to playing Dragon City. Damn, you're bringing me back, bro. Way back. You're giving me like Vietnam War flashbacks at this point. But yeah. If Facebook games, I prefer Ninja Saga, not gonna lie. I spent a lot of time on Ninja Saga. Way too long, I think. But yeah, I think... Is the game still online? I don't know. Do they still have the game? Maybe I'll try it out for like one day and I'll stop playing it because the game was kinda ass, not gonna lie. But for me, as a child with the patience of a saint, of course I could play it, but right now I feel like there are other things that I'd rather play, you know? Yeah. Okay, that will be it for our intro. I do want to talk about my Europe trip. That's the purpose of this stream. I will preface this by saying I was traveling with my family in the entirety of Europe because it's their first time in Europe and I've been here for like 3 to 4 years. So I was mostly their guide during this whole trip and it took like 3 weeks, by the way. 9 countries and 3 weeks. It's hella tiring. I think we spent like half the time in trains just because of how much we've traveled from country to country. Yeah. And I remember just being really exhausted for the entire trip. Oh, I'm like a 5-star tour guide, man. I was the one who's navigating. I was the one who's translating because a lot of the countries that we went to speak German. So I do have to speak German sometimes. What else did I do? I carry the damn luggage. Carry the bags because like, you know, my mom is too old for that. So I'm the one who has to carry all the stuff. And yeah, it gets very, very tiring. You know, but I feel like I did my job as a guide. You know, I think most importantly, I want my parents to have fun because it's their first time in Europe, right? And as someone who has been living here, I feel like it's kind of like my responsibility to make sure that they have as much fun as possible and that they stay safe from evil people who want to steal my money, man, even though I'm broke. But yeah, good thing that we didn't like meet any pickpockets or anything. I don't know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't get robbed, so that's good. We're still holding that little tourist flag with the crowd. Yeah, that's literally me, man. That's me. For real. For like the entire 3 weeks. And it can get very exhausting. And Yeah, not gonna lie, there are times where I'm not like in the best of moods as well. There are times that I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be here, man. I want to go back. But I'm glad I persevered through. At the end of the day, it's a very fun trip, I would say. Yeah. January has been slow grinding my JP lessons. Oh, okay. Ryukendo? What's that? Is that a sword or something? Yeah. Alright. So, shall we go to our slides? Ixa, hold on. Also, most of this trip is planned by my dad, so I went to this trip completely blind. I know like which countries we are going to, but I'm not really aware of the places, the exact places that we're visiting, aka the itinerary. My dad sent it to me, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna read that shit. You know, he kept asking me, my dad kept asking me if, oh, can we go here? Can we go there? And I'm like, I guess so, yeah. I mean, you can go wherever you want. I just follow them for the most part. Alright, let's go. Whee! Yeah, you guys should be able to see it. Yeah! AccelG trip! Yeah! And the picture that I chose to kind of summarize this entire trip. Not summarize, I guess it's the best place that I've been to. And so I want to show you guys the prettiest thing that I see in this entire 3 weeks, and that is Mount Titlis, which is located in Switzerland. I do have more photos of this mountain later on, but I do want to show you guys. It's really damn pretty. Holy shit. I'm so happy. when I arrive at this location, I'm like, yes, this is why I travel, man. This is so pretty. But it's like so damn cold. It was so cold. I was like suffering the entire time. I was wearing legit 4 layers of clothes, and I was still like shivering. Like I was freezing my tits off. Mount what? Titlis. 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 Yeah, that's legit the name of the mountain, by the way. But anyways, moving on. So we started our trip on the 23rd of December. That's when my winter break starts. My parents had to fly from KL, so Kuala Lumpur, to Doha. And then they transit in Doha and they flew to Athens, which is in Greece. For me, I just have a direct flight from Germany to Greece, well, Athens. So yeah, for me it's like a two-hour flight, and for them it's like a I don't know how long it takes, like 10 hours plus. So yeah, I was waiting for quite some time in the airport for them to arrive, and I was like bored out of my mind, bro. The airport was quite nice, actually. There was like a museum in the airport, yeah, which I kind of like visited while waiting for my family to arrive. That's that. But yeah. Best thing about Europe trip is the old architecture. Yes, and you will see a lot of it in today's stream. I have a lot of it. So our first destination is Acropolis, which is a very, very historical site in Athens. So on the left side, wait, can you guys see my cursor? Oh, you can. Okay. So you have the Agora over here. Yes, you kind of have to like pay for all of this if you want to visit like the museum and stuff. I mean, hey, you gotta get the bag somehow, right? Tourism, free money. But anyways, yeah. On the left side is the Roman Agora. It's just a gate, I think. I will say I do not know a lot of history, so you guys might have to help me on this one, okay? I'm just telling you guys what I see, and if I know anything extra, I'll let you know. But for the most part, my history is pretty bad, guys. My history sucks. And I know that that especially Greek and Roman history is really rich, but unfortunately, this Keto is smooth brain. I don't know a lot of facts. So feel free to drop facts as we go along, yeah. Then the middle part is Parthenon, yeah. I have no idea what they use this for, but it's kind of like the main attraction of this whole place. Like, I would say a lot of people go to Acropolis just to see the Parthenon, yeah. I'm not sure what's the use of it, but it looks really cool. And if you can see, they kind of have like scaffolding over here, and that's because they were doing a lot of construction work, kind of like, what do they call that? Reconstruction or recovery work, kinda. So they're trying to fix like a lot of the damage that has been done to the building, which is really cool. Right? You kind of want to preserve your archaeological sites or historical sites. So yeah, it was undergoing some construction, so I couldn't really take the photo of the whole thing because the scaffoldings are ugly. So I don't wanna take a picture of the scaffoldings. But yeah, anyways. Maintenance and preservation is expensive. Yeah. But it's worth it, yeah. So that, you know, us future generations can look at what freaking Plato had to see back in the days, you know, something like that. Also, you might see like random cats, but that's just me trying to fill in the empty space. And then we have here Temple of Athena. I believe Athena is one of the Greek goddess, sorry. But I'm not sure what is she the goddess for. Yeah, but yeah, that's a temple right there. And I'm sorry I couldn't get like a close-up of it because it's, I don't know, I couldn't find the right angle to get a nice photo of this, so yeah. Alright, next though, also in the Acropolis, we have the Theater of Dionysus. Dionysus? Yeah. So you can see like there's like seats over here, and then like below here, oops. No, go down. So like below here, you kind of see like there's a stage. If you really zoom and look at it. Unfortunately, I can't do that, but yeah. The view is pretty nice though, I will say. Like to get to this Acropolis is kind of like on top of a mountain. So when you're at the top, you can see the entire city below. So this is like kind of what you see. That's all the city below, which is really cool. Yeah. Hi Azzy! Why in the slideshow presentation? Yeah! I'm explaining my Europe trip. Yeah, that's why you see this PowerPoint presentation. Lama tak nampak, yeah. Where have you been, bro? Yeah, I've just been here, I think. I don't know. I've been gone for quite some time, to be honest, but yeah. How are you? I'm doing fine. Yeah, thank you for asking. She's a goddess of war and wisdom. Athens is named after her. Wait, what? Athens is named after Athena? Okay, that's really interesting. Her brother is Ares, the god of war, right? Yeah. And her dad makes coffee. You mean Zeus? You mean Zeus coffee? We'll get to Zeus in a little bit. Hey, Kira, welcome. Hello. Yeah, I'm just explaining my Europe trip, which happened last year in December and a little bit in January. Yeah. So yeah, Theater of Dionysus. I believe Dionysus is the god of wine, if I'm not wrong. But yeah. And then this is what it looks like on the outside. It's really cool. I find it so hard to take a good photo of this place just because of how many people there are. There are so many people. So many. And I'm just like, oh, let me take a picture. God of wine, yeah. Dionysus is, yeah, this one. God of wine. I believe. Fact check me on that. Hi, Necro. Welcome. Alright, next we went to the Panathinaik Stadium, yeah, which is also where the first Olympic take place. Yeah. In case you don't know, I believe Olympic is actually like initially made for okay, my brain fart here, but it has something to do with Greek gods. Yeah, something to do with Greek gods. Someone please drop the fact for me. Yeah, thank you. and this place is where the first Olympic take place, which is really cool. Yeah, but I couldn't enter because you gotta pay for that, and I don't really feel like paying to enter. I did see like a few people like running inside because they have like tracks. Yeah. In case you couldn't see, like I zoomed in a little bit, so this is where you see like the Olympic logo, and there's like Greece flag on this side, and that's where the people sit. Yeah. All of these are actually like seats. Can stay very long. Got movie date later. Oh, have fun. Yeah. Have fun streaming. Thank you. Okay, it's gonna kill me. Hold on. I'm gonna Google what is the use of... Wait. Why was Olympic a thing? Olympic a thing. Alright, the ancient Olympic Games, which began around 776 BC in Olympia, Greece, as a religious festival to honor Zeus. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I know it's something to do with Greek god, but I kind of forgot about it, so yeah. That's the use of it. So it serves as a unifying cultural event. Yeah, featuring athletic contests like running and wrestling. So it's like, it's pretty interesting to learn how like initially like a quote-unquote religious event kind of turned into a like a sports event. Yeah, and now it's a major sports event worldwide. Olympic/Olympus. Yeah, yeah. And that's the National Garden. I will say, on the first day when we arrived at, the weather is so shit, man. As you can see, it's so cloudy. The photos are ass. But it gets better from here. Yeah, yeah. Trust me, trust me. It gets way, way better from here. Then this is God of Wine and Pleasure. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I know which God to pray to now. I'm joking, I'm joking. Yeah, that's the National Garden. Whee! Alright, oh yeah, I also mentioned that we were here on the 23rd, which is around Christmas time, so there's a lot of Christmas decorations in the entirety of Europe. I think throughout this entire trip, you will see a lot of Christmas decoration, but this is the first one in Athens, which is really cute, actually. Like this Santa is really cute. Then they have like stars and a lot of like fairy lights. Then they have this gigantic Christmas tree in like their town square. Yeah, it was a really fun time. I think this was on Christmas Eve, I believe, on the 24th of December. Yeah. And the weather is so good, as you can see. Blue sky. Wowie! Dalam Malaysia is heaven for us. Kami nak sejuk-sejuk and tendang kaki dalam selimut. Yeah, that's true. But as me, as someone who lived in Europe for a long time, I actually don't like the cold weather, man. I tak suka sejuk sebab tak tahan sejuk. I can't stand it, so yeah. Is that the big red? Yes, Mr. Santa himself. I think it's written in Greek. Oh yeah, I want to mention, when I look at Greek alphabets, I couldn't stop thinking of mathematics. Because I keep seeing this like all these symbols that I see in mathematics, right? Like sigma, alpha, beta, omega, phi, psi, and all of that, theta. And I keep thinking that, wow, can you imagine being a Greek person and you do maths and all you see is just like random letters like this? Pretty interesting, I would say. Yeah. And yeah, this is a metropolitan cathedral, which is a Greek Orthodox church. Yeah, it's really pretty over here. And this is what the inside looks like. I rarely go and visit Orthodox churches, and for me, I find them quite interesting. Yeah, their designs are very intricate, and they have this very authoritative feel to it. Yeah, it kind of feels like commanding in a sense. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels very serious. I think that's the best way I can describe it. It feels very serious when you walk into a Greek Orthodox church. Yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside. And on the right side is just some random oranges that I found on the street, and I find them really cute. So yeah. I wonder if you can just like grab it and eat it. I think so. I mean, what are you gonna do? Sue me for eating random oranges off the street? But yeah, really nice weather, by the way. I love it so much. And then on the left side, we see the Academy of Athens, which I believe was founded by Plato. And yeah, it's actually still used till today. It's kind of like people still use it for research and stuff, but I think it's not something that you enroll into. So it's not like a university where you enroll to study in it, but it's more like an institute where people study in it, if that makes sense. Like according to my initial research, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, Academy of Athens. And then we have the Arch of Hadrian, which is like a gateway. There is a historical significance behind this gate, which I can't remember right now, so I believe it's like to separate like two areas, or like two different like parts of Athens, if I'm not wrong. And then behind me, which kind of looks sad, is the Temple of Olympian Zeus. And if you notice, there's only like two pillars over here. About that. When I went there, it was undergoing construction, so these two pillars are the only things left. Yeah. That's that. You know, I thought the Temple of Zeus would be more grand, so imagine my surprise when I walk there and I see these two pillars and I'm like, that's it. No! You know, they did Zeus so dirty. They did Zeus so dirty, man. Like, if you look... Wait, where was it? Athena has a nice temple, and then for Zeus, you have like maximum two pillars. Oh my god. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, food! Alright, so we eat like just a little bit of Greek cuisine. Namely, we have moussaka and also souvlaki. So souvlaki is mostly like I think it's either roasted or grilled meat. Yeah, it's mostly like beef and pork, and then they have like potatoes on top. Yeah, it's pretty okay, I guess. Yeah, I noticed that the Europeans really like eating meat and potatoes. Yeah, in like throughout the entirety of Europe, you can see this variation. So like some sort of meat and some sort of potatoes. Either it's like actual potatoes or mashed potatoes or like this potato chips. So like that's what the Europeans always eat. Yeah, and moussaka is like a Greek version of lasagna. So there's like meat and like I think it's aubergine or like eggplant. Yeah, inside here, which is pretty good. I actually really like moussaka. It's a Greek lasagna. And since it was Christmas Eve, we got this free dessert. Yay! It's just like some sort of cake. I don't know what cake is it. And then we have like ice cream, which is really good. Yeah. And these are a bunch of tacos that we had. I know we went to Greek and we ate Mexican food. Oh, what are you gonna do? Sue me? But yeah, we happened to stumble upon this really famous like taco restaurant. So yeah, so we had tacos. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, they worship Athena there. Zeus is just her dad. Yeah, but at least give him something, man. More than 2 poles, please. Potatoes were the most abundant filing crop there. It's like corn with the Americas and rice with Asia is the easiest to farm and the most abundant. Ah, okay, that makes sense then. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I don't think they can like plant a lot of rice there because rice, you need like a certain type of soil and temperature to grow. Well, I think potatoes is like easier to grow. I think I'm just talking out of my ass. But yeah. And then we also had beer. We had Greek beer. And to be honest, it kind of tastes like shit. It's probably not the good kind of beer, but it is what it is. I wanted to try Greek beer. We had more meat and potatoes and more meat and potatoes. Wow. To be honest, the food in this restaurant is not that good, but yeah. That's what we ate. Yeah. All right, moving on. The next country we went to, we took a plane to Rome, and well, by extension, if you go to Rome, you might as well go to Vatican City, right? So I'm gonna show you guys Vatican City first because that's where we go first. You want to respect Zeus, Mr. Ancient Time, non-con Rizlips. Oh my god. The story of how Zeus banged everything. How brain rot am I hurt plant? Think to plant the spike? Nah. Azzy, have you heard of 6-7? Anyways, moving on. Alright, so the next destination is Vatican City, also known as the smallest country in the world. If you guys have been watching me for quite some time, you would know that I have been to Vatican and also to Italy before. So, oh no, not the 6-7, no! Vatican, the smallest country in the world. Yeah. No, it's called Vatican City, but it's not a city, it's a country. Trust. Unalive me right now. Okay, ban. Mods, ban Azzy right now. It's like Zeven. Oh no, I ruined my chat. But yeah, I've been to Vatican and I've been to Italy before, so this is my second time being here. So first of all, I'm gonna show you guys St. Peter's Basilica, which is I think it's the biggest Catholic cathedral in the world. If I'm not, you know what? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna Google this. I don't wanna spread misinfo. Hold on. Biggest cathedral in the world. Yeah. Okay, it's not. Wow, I just lied to you guys. I can't believe this. It's apparently a basilica in Brazil, but largest church, not a cathedral. What? This is a church and not a cathedral? That's insane. Okay. Let me correct myself. The largest church in the world is this church right here. Yeah, it's in Vatican City, St. Peter's Basilica. Yeah. Me when I spread misinformation. I try not to. Oh my god. But yeah. I would say this is like a very grand church. Can I say that? Yeah, it's a very grand church. It's humongous, by the way. I took 20 to 30 minutes to walk through this entire church. Like, obviously I can't show you like the entire thing, right? Because it's kind of like separated into different sections. So if I were to show everything, it'll be a lot more pictures. But just as an idea, this thing is just like this part right here is just a small section of the entire church. There's a lot of other smaller sections that is used for like praying and other things. And the middle part here is mostly used for like visitors. So like when people want to come and visit and they want to take pictures and stuff. So this is like the area that they open to the public, while other areas is used for praying. Yeah. Yeah, so like the front part here is like the main altar, I would say. And this structure, this square structure, is something that I see in a lot of Italian churches, if that makes sense. Yeah, I have no idea what this is for, by the way. Like, I only see this specifically in Italian Catholic churches. So yeah, that's that. I do wonder what's the function of that though. And these are like random, like these are like statues that I see yeah, in the church. Obviously it's like way bigger than this. I have way more photos of this church alone because it's that big. But I think I'll leave it to you guys if you guys are curious to curious about this church and want to see more of it, because it's really huge, guys. Trust me when I say it's so huge, I can't take a picture of the whole thing. Yeah. Also, it was originally a city, but later on the Vatican City gained independence to essentially act like its own country. The government is also the church. Yeah. It's, I would say it's mostly Catholic, mostly 100% Catholic, I would say. Yeah. I believe the Pope also kind of like have like prayers here as well, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, I find that really cool. But I didn't get to meet the Pope though, so I didn't get to see him though, so don't ask me. Yeah, really pretty place, by the way. And then we went to a Vatican Museum, or Musei Vaticani. Yeah. And they have a lot of paintings there. A lot. Like, I'm saying like probably thousands, to be honest. And a lot of it are from the Renaissance era. One of the most famous painting that is in Vatican Museum. You know, I sound like I'm having a class right now. Alright, class is gonna come out during the exam. Okay. I will say I do not have a lot of knowledge when it comes to like art in general. So I'm not the kind of person to enjoy Renaissance art or to look at the deeper meanings in art. Okay, I just enjoy looking at them. I enjoy looking at anime titties, and that's about it. That's the extent of how much I like art. So I'm sure a lot of these paintings have their significance, but I do apologize, I do not know what the significance are. I do know that this painting on the left, the School of Athens, is a very famous painting. It is made, it was painted by a prolific artist called Raphael. Yeah, and I think it depicts Plato, if I'm not wrong. I think it's Plato, yeah. And a lot of like really, really smart people, let's just say that. Yeah, so this is like one of the famous paintings. There's another one called, I think it's the creation of Adam, if I'm not wrong. But that one is in the Sistine Chapel, and we were not allowed to take photos in that place, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to take a photo of it. So yeah. I assume the difference are because they're closer to Greece, aka the location where modern Christianity is from. Since the earliest text we have is from there. Yeah, probably. But I feel like a lot of Greece is more to Orthodox, so Greek Orthodox or Eastern Orthodox compared to Catholics. So yeah. The reason why art is so prevalent there is because back then there's too many bored rich people. Become patron to artists. You know what? What a time to be alive. If I was back then, I would be an artist too. Hell, give me money right now. I'm gonna make this painting real quick. Earn myself some couple of bucks, you know? But yeah, Raphael was only like a teenager when he made all of this painting, which is really, really cool. He made a lot. Obviously, I can't take photos of all of his painting, but yeah, this is his most famous one. Then there's like a bunch of sculpture, and even the roof, the design of the roof is just filled with art. Yeah. I think this is like, yeah, more art. Holy, so many art. Yeah, here, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure they have some sort of significance. I do believe a lot of this art are from the Renaissance era, and they depict like history. So like the stories of what happened back then, and also a lot of stories regarding the Bible. So yeah, you'll see a lot of like religious drawings here of like angels, of Jesus and stuff like that. If you're an artist back then, you can make painting like once a few months and have everything paid for you. Insane. Time to be a Renaissance artist, guys. Gotta get money. Yeah, really pretty painting, by the way. Yeah, I will say there is a lot of people. So if you want to take your time and look at the paintings, it's kind of like difficult because a lot of people will be like walking around and like kind of, if it's too crowded, they will be pushing you and stuff. So I find it easier to just like walk through the entire thing. But yeah, but that's just me because I don't really know how to appreciate like Renaissance art. So yeah, I just look at it once and I move on. All right, next we went to Rome. We went to Trevi Fountain, the Pantheon, and also this is a random aesthetic picture I take because it looks so nice. I've been to Rome before, as I've mentioned before, and when I was there, I went to Trevi Fountain and I threw a coin in it. In case you don't know, there is a myth kinda where if you throw a coin into the Trevi Fountain, it means that you will return to Rome. And ironically, 2 years later, I did return to Rome. But this time, I didn't throw any coins. There were way too many people. It was so crowded to the point where I couldn't even walk, guys. Like, my body, like all of my body was like, how do I say this? But, I don't want to say like I'm touched by people, but that's not really the correct way of saying it. But like, I was surrounded by people that I couldn't even walk. And like I was just mostly being pushed around, and I know that sounds like a disaster because it can lead to like crowd crush, but fortunately I got out of it really quickly. But there's just way too many people in Trevi Fountain. I have no idea why. Like, this is the only photo that I can take before being swept away by the crowd. There's just way too many people. Yeah. And I was like kind of afraid as well. Like, I'm scared like someone can just like grab my stuff and run away. So yeah, that's that. But fortunately, none of that happened. Asians can never pay money, so you waste more money. No. You know what they say? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. You know, if they all are throwing coins, I'm gonna throw coins as well. Yeah, that's a story. Oh yeah, Colosseum, of course. My second time in Colo, still looks really pretty. And then we went to Papal Basilica of Saint Mary Major. And the reason why this place is quite significant is because this is where the late Pope, so the previous Pope who passed away, Pope Francis II, I don't know, Pope Francis, he was buried here. Yeah. So, okay, I find this kind of fucked up, not gonna lie, but his tomb is literally on display. So like, it's open to visitors, so people can come and like take pictures of his tomb, literally like the place where he got buried. And I feel like that's low-key disrespectful to, you know, like advertise or like make it into a tourist attraction. I didn't see it because there's way too many people, and obviously I didn't take any photos of it because I feel that's disrespectful. But yeah, he decided to be buried here in this what's this, cathedral? A cathedral or a church, I'm not sure. But yeah. And then this is the inside of the church. Yeah, like I said, there's this square structure again, which I'm not sure what it is, but yeah. What I find quite interesting is that they will still be praying while people are visiting. So usually what happens is, this is with smaller churches, of course, when people are praying, usually they do not allow people to visit because, you know, it'll be like disruptive. But for this specific church, I guess it's big enough to the point where like people will be praying in the middle, and then visitors are still like, they are still allowed to enter and like look around, basically. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, foodie. This is what we had in Italy. Obviously, the only thing we're gonna have in Italy are pasta. I will say all of this pasta that I'm showing here is salty as fuck. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have like high blood pressure. Not even gonna lie, high blood pressure from all of this pasta, man. It's so salty. I'm just like. Hold on. Yeah, so we have like, I think it's carbonara, I'm not sure. Carbonara, and then we have lasagna. I'm not sure what this is, I forgot. More carbonara, there's burger over there. And this one is something, I don't know. I don't know what this is, man. I'm not a pasta connoisseur, okay, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what we had. And then we had pizza, we had gelato. This gelato was quite nice. And also, this is tiramisu. Yeah. The tiramisu is quite mid, not gonna lie. But yeah. I think I had like tiramisu gelato. And also like the other one is yogurt, strawberry yogurt, something like that. Yeah. To be fair, he's a holy man. Some people probably believe that visiting him would bless them, or they just want to pay him respects. Yeah, that's true. But I still find it kind of weird. Like, I would think, well, if I die one day and like, I mean, when I die one day and like people visit my grave as a tourist attraction, I feel that's kind of messed up, you know? Maybe like build a memorial or something. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Alright, then we took a train to Vienna, which is in Austria. Yeah. This is like, I think it's a very famous church or cathedral, St. Stephen's Cathedral. Yeah. We took like a metro, so like an underground train to get to this place. And like the moment you leave the metro, this is like the first thing that you see, and it's so pretty. Like, I don't think the photo does it justice, but it's so pretty and it's humongous as well. Yeah. So this is like the view from the side view, and it's like the front view, and that's the inside. Yeah. Also, to enter this church, you need to pay like, I don't know how much was it, but you need to pay like a certain fee to enter the church, and I find it ridiculous that you would pay. You ask people to pay to enter church. What? Yeah. This is taken like from far away, because if you go like inside, like if you want to go any more like nearer to the front of the place, you need to pay basically. Yeah, I am aware that there's a lot of church in Europe. They will charge you to see like certain things, like for example like the underground, or they have like really high towers, so you gotta pay to like go up there. But entering the church, yeah, that's a no from me, fam. Yeah, but yes, it's quite pretty, I would say. Yeah. It has that gothic feel to it. And then this one is the Hofburg Imperial Palace. Yeah, pretty. I don't know what else to say. It's legitimately so nice, and it's not exactly like one building per se. This whole place it's like an area, right? It's like a big area where they have like multiple buildings there. So this is like the entrance. Yeah, you enter through like this front part, and then this is like museum. This is a world museum, and this is, I believe this is like the palace itself, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this is like a long building, but obviously I can't take a picture of like the entire thing. Yeah, this is just the entrance. Yeah, and then this is more of the things that you can find at the palace, the area Hofburg. I believe this is a museum, art museum. Yeah, art museum, and then behind me is like some sort of gateway. And then this one, well, I have a very interesting story for this one. So my dad, he went online, you know, just like anyone would when they are traveling, and he searched for the most like popular tourist attraction in Vienna. Yeah. And he found this big red ribbon, and he's like, Accel, I want to take a picture of this big red ribbon. Where can I find it? And I'm like, I don't know. How would I know? Do you have an address or something? And my dad is like, I don't have an address. Go find out where it is. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I googled it, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's over here. So yeah, we had to do a little bit of treasure hunting for this one. But yeah, apparently a lot of people take photos of this thing, because when I went there, there's a lot of people. By the way, this is like right next to the road, so so like the people like wait until the cars pass by just to take a photo of the ribbon. But yeah, it's pretty, I guess. But yeah, big red ribbon in Vienna. Yeah, it's apparently a very it's quite famous. I think it's a Christmas decoration for sure. This isn't the worst thing Europe did to a tomb. No comment. Never look for tourist spots. They're scam, overpriced. True. Most of the time, when it comes to like tourist spots or attraction, I'll just go look at the outside, so like the building, because usually they'll charge you to go inside the building, and most of the time there's nothing really interesting on the inside. So yeah. All right, then we take a train to Prague, and this is the Old Town Square. Wait, hold on. Let me drink water real quick. Alrighty, then we arrived to Prague. You can see the weather is very cloudy, and that's because it was really snowy that day. Yeah. Well, to be honest, we went there during winter, right? So obviously it's gonna snow, and like it was not my first. It wasn't my parents' first time seeing snow, but they were really excited to see snow nonetheless. I mean, like I feel like every Malaysian is excited to see snow, right? Obviously. So yeah, they really wanted it to snow, but the thing is, if it snows, you will get skies like this. You will get skies that's really cloudy, and your photos are gonna look like shit. Like, let me show you. Okay, this is what it looks like when it's sunny, when the weather is clear, when there is no snow. Okay, very pretty, very blue. I like. This one, I like. Approve. This one, me no like. Not approve. I mean, snow is nice, I would say. It's nice to experience snow, but it won't look good on photos. That's the thing. Like I just don't like it. Okay. Oh yeah. For personal experience, it's nicer when it snows, but for photos, snow suck. No, I am fortunate enough that when we travel, a lot of the times the sky is very clear, and you can see like a lot of photos are blue. Like most of the photos we took are blue. But there are also some days where it was really snowy and it's cloudy like this, so it's not as pretty. But anyways, yeah. This is Charles Bridge, a very famous attraction in Prague. It was actually way longer than this. This is just like one end of the bridge. I feel it's very difficult to take like a picture of the entire bridge, to be honest, because first of all, there's a lot of people, so the photos won't be as nice. The people are like covering the entire bridge. And second of all, the details on the bridge gets lost if you like zoom out too far. Hi Janet, welcome. Yeah, but I'll just give you a TLDR on what's on the bridge. So you can see like a lot of statues, more specifically like statues of saints, of Jesus, of like Mary, Mother Mary. Yeah, so they have a lot of those kind of statues on the bridge, where a lot of religious figures, I would say. Yeah. Hello, Heis, what's up? You need to be on a boat. Get on a boat. But yeah, this bridge honestly is very pretty. It's just that first of all, the weather is shit, and second of all, there's way too many people, so I can't get a good photo of it. Yeah, but if you guys are curious of how it really looks like, you can go Google it. Yeah, it's Charles Bridge. 6-7s? No, stop. No one 6-7 in chat. Our mods ban Janet right now. But yeah, okay. Next, we have astronomical clock. Yeah, also another famous thing in Prague. I think this is one of the tourist attraction, and I think it shows you the time here, and there's like a bunch of like zodiacs like at the bottom here, if I'm not wrong. I didn't really get a closer look at it because you can see just how many people in front of this clock, right? I couldn't get any closer. And then at certain hours of the day, actually, they will like have statues moving around in this section. So I believe those are the statues of the apostles, the Jesus apostles, I believe, yeah. The biggest problem for tourists are the tourists, exactly. I hate tourists. And I am a tourist. Beautiful architecture, yeah, I really like it, yeah. Que hermosa arquitectura, yeah, I agree. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish, yeah. But anyways, yeah. So actually, because it was still like around Christmas time, there's still like Christmas market like over here, down here, which is really cool. And then like on the other side, like on the right side, you can see like this big ass church. Church of Our Lady Before Tin. I have no idea who Tin is. I have no idea who the lady is. But yeah, the building looks quite cool. Yeah. But we weren't allowed to take photos inside. So I didn't take any. So unfortunately, yeah, no photos from me. Yeah. Alright, moving on. We have the Franz Kafka rotating head. This is supposed to rotate, by the way. Supposed to. I went there, and it wasn't rotating at all. I was waiting there for like 10 minutes. I was waiting for a good 10 minutes for the head to rotate, basically, but that did not happen. So I got scammed. I got scammed, basically. And all I could do is just watch videos of this this head rotating, yeah, because I couldn't see it IRL. What is Gothic architecture called? What do you mean? Gothic architecture? You mean like the one in the church? Yeah. Yeah, it looks very Gothic, yeah. A lot of the churches do look very Gothic. Yeah, I like the aesthetic, to be honest. Yeah. I believe Franz Kafka is also an influential figure. Yeah, he's a writer, I believe. Yeah, I think. And then we have a powder tower, which is also like some sort of gate. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you zoom really hard, you can see like snow because it was snowing at the time, and it's really nice, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, this is what we had. Da-da-da-da, Prague dish. There's a lot of people in this restaurant, by the way. I think this is like authentic Prague restaurant. Typical tourist spot scam. Bro, I'll show you. There is a lot of people here just waiting for the head to rotate. I'm telling you, all of these people got scammed just like me. But anyways, yeah. So foodie, we have these are the main dish. Like I said, a combination of meat and potatoes. Some sort of meat, potato, meat, potato, meat, potato. It's quite nice actually. I really like it. And then we have apple strudel, which is quite famous as a Czech dessert. Yeah, so we have like this apple strudel here with icing sugar? Yeah. And then like condensed milk. There's some nuts here. Ice cream. I believe it's like tiramisu ice cream. And whipped cream. I will say, out of all the food that I've eaten in this entire trip, this is the best dessert that I've ever tasted. Like, genuinely, if you guys have the opportunity to try Czech apple strudel, try it. This is so good, man. Like, I'm so happy I ordered this. This is literally ascended. I ascended to heaven eating this. Just got back from the gym. Don't put food in front of me. Yeah, sorry. I apologize. Apple strudel, yeah, I should definitely try it. Now, Irish coffee. Okay. I was saying that it was snowing, right? So the weather was really cool. I think it was like, throughout this entire trip, the weather was around like -1 to like -5. It was very cold. My dumbass thought, Irish coffee was coffee. So I told them, I want an Irish coffee. Because I thought it's just like cappuccino or like espresso or like latte macchiato kind of thing. I thought it was like coffee. I ordered it and I found out it's actually a cocktail. Irish coffee, despite its name, is not really, well, it is coffee, but it's like alcoholic beverage. It's a cocktail basically. So it consists of coffee, alcohol. Wait, hold on. I'll Google this. Hold on. Don't worry, guys. I will fact check myself. Irish coffee. So it's a hot cocktail. Yeah, I serve hot, by the way. Combining hot strong coffee with Irish whiskey, brown sugar, topped with a layer of lightly whipped or heavy cream. Yeah. That's right, I got scammed yet again because I'm dumb. Is that coffee sacrilege? Who puts that in the coffee? You know what? That's what I thought too. I thought that why would you mix coffee and alcohol and also cream, right? It doesn't make sense to me. But then it actually tastes surprisingly good. So like I'll tell you, like the top part, the cream is really sweet, and like the bottom part is really bitter. So like when you drink it together, it actually complements each other quite well. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like Irish coffee. But would I have it every day? Of course not. But once in a while, you know what? I would try it. I would try it. The Irish put alcohol into everything. You know what? You're absolutely right. Yeah. It's really good though. If you can't drink alcohol, I would recommend trying it out as well. Yeah. It's a first for me. Yeah. It's a unique experience, I would say. Yeah. Alrighty. Next, we went to my home country, Germany. Yeah, we went to Germany next, also using the train, I believe. So we went to Munich, or München in German. We went to visit the Frauenkirche, which is also a Catholic church. You know what? I'm seeing a trend. We went to a lot of Catholic churches, yeah. But yeah, it's Frauenkirche. Oh, did I not put any pictures of the interior? I do apologize, but yeah, I did take pictures of the interior. It's quite basic compared to Italian churches. I will say, Italian Catholic churches are so grand, and like they are filled with paintings, they are filled with statues, they are filled with a lot of things to make it as grand as possible. Like most of the time, they look very golden, very rich, very how do I say this? Aura farming to the max. Literally, Italian Catholic churches aura farm. But then for like other churches, like in Germany, like this church for example, is not as grand as the Italian one. So it looks kind of basic in comparison. Yeah, this is what it looks like on the outside. I forgot to put a picture of the inside. I do apologize. This is like a random street in München or Munich, and this is me attempting to make a smiley face on the snow. Yeah. Also, both alcohol and coffee warm up the body, so this is a drink for cold weather. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I enjoyed it because it keeps me warm and it also tastes good. Home country, I see you no longer have the IC. No, not my do it now privileges, no. Saya orang Malaysia. Saya anak Malaysia. Negaraku, tanah tumpahnya darahku. Don't take away my IC, please. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, we went to the new town hall, or in German we call it Rathaus, which is a very famous building in Munich. This is also located in Marienplatz, which is like the main city. It is what it looks like. There's also a Christmas tree here. Really cool. We also waited for the dolls here to start singing and dancing, which happens at like 12 p.m. I believe. Like every 12 p.m. the dolls will start dancing and they'll play like some sort of chime or like music. My parents didn't really like it though because they say it's way too slow and too boring, so that's that. We waited for absolutely nothing. We have more food. This is German certified food. This is pork knuckle and a bunch of other meat. Yeah, I think it's mostly pork, I believe. Yeah, it's the most famous one, the pork knuckle. Combination of potato and meat. Yeah, as always. For me personally, I find it too salty for my liking. Yeah, especially like the skin. The skin is like so salty. I had to remove all of it. But it's pretty good. I would say it's pretty good. Potato for the win. Yeah, but if you have potatoes for like 12 days straight, you'll get tired of it. Yeah. I had to eat rice in between, you know, my Asian blood is tingling. I need rice. I can't just eat potatoes and call it a day. But yeah, pork knuckle. There's some other stuff there as well. Also, we went to a Bayern shop, like, you know, like the football club, the Bayern München. Yeah, so we went to the shop there because my older brother, is like a big fan. So he wanted like a shirt, like he wanted merch basically. And should I just disclose it? Full disclosure. The price is so high for one t-shirt. Do you guys wanna take a guess? Like how much in euros do this t-shirt cost? And by the way, there's a difference between like this normal t-shirt and also the quote-unquote certified like t-shirt. They cost different. I'm not surprised. Salt is most widely available spice back there. Oh yeah, but you don't need to put a lot of salt in my dish, man. You can calm down with the salt, okay? I'm not here trying to get high blood pressure. But yeah, they sell a lot of stuff like jackets, not jackets, but like, how do they call that? Sweaters? Something like that? Like jacket sweaters, and then like t-shirt, but mostly like jerseys. There we go. Yeah, a jersey. So the price of a normal jersey is 100 euros. Yeah, for this normal jersey is 100 euros, and if you want to get the certified version, it's 150 euros per jersey. Per jersey. And wait, hold on. It does not end there. If you want to have like, because you can kind of like customize the jersey to have your own number and also your own name. So you can put like whatever name you want and whatever number that you want. So if you want to put like name and number, it's like an additional 20 euros. And if you want to add like badges and stuff like that, it's additional 5 euros. Yeah, it's expensive as fuck. But yeah, I guess that's the price you pay for being a big fan. Don't worry, I spend the same amount of money on Wuwa as well. Oh my god, that's like over half my salaries. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, it's very interesting to see like the stamping process, because they will like ask you, okay, what number do you want and what name do you want to put on it, and then they like stamp it like right in front of you. So they have this machine. I don't think I have a picture of it, right? Yeah, I didn't put a picture of it, but they have this machine where they like stamp the things behind you. Yeah, which is really cool to see. Yeah, but like I said, if you're a fan, I feel like it's worth it, you know? I mean, you went to Munich, which is in Bayern, for a Bayern München club. Yeah, I feel like it's really worth it, you know? Alrighty. Next, we went to Switzerland, which is Zurich. Zurich, which is the main city of Switzerland. I will say, I got a little bit of... what do they call that? Culture shock, kinda? I'm sure you guys won't expect this as well. But Zurich is actually full, like, there's a lot of Indian people in Zurich. Now, I don't want to sound racist. I am not racist. Disclaimer, I am not racist. I'm just saying my POV. I did not expect to see a lot of Indians in Zurich. Yeah. There's a lot of like Sri Lankan restaurants. There's a lot of Indian restaurants. Heck, even the people working in McDonald's are Indian. I wish I'm making this up, but it's not. There's just a lot, and I'm shocked. I'm like, whoa, I did not expect this at all. I'm Latin. That offended me. Oh yeah, I apologize. But like I said, I did not. It's kind of like a whiplash, you know. Like, yeah, it's very interesting actually. And like, I see more of, I guess you can say locals. I'm not sure if they're locals or not, but I see a lot more like locals in the main town of Zurich itself. Like this place in Altstadt, like the old city, is where I see more of the locals. Yeah, but like the place that I was staying at, it was very near to the main train station, and that area has a lot of Indians. Yeah, really interesting to see actually. Yeah, like I said, I'm not racist, okay? Don't cancel me, please. Please don't. I'm just stating my observations. But yeah, the city of Zurich itself is really pretty, though I will say it's small. There's not a lot to see, but the things that you get to see are pretty. Like you can see it's very blue, like holy shit. I am in heaven. It's so blue. There's water. This is like a river, I believe. Yeah, this is like a river. There's like buildings on the side of the river. This is me on a bridge. Top tier, yeah. Police no! Police no! Yeah, so this is Grossmünster. which is a Protestant church. Finally, not a Catholic church. Holy. Yeah. To my knowledge, I think there's a lot more Protestants in Switzerland. Yeah. I think there's still a lot of Catholics in Switzerland, but there's also a lot of Protestants. Yeah. So when I went to Zurich, there's a lot of Protestant churches there, and this is like the biggest one there, Grossmünster. Yeah. And this is like the view from this place. Like I was basically standing here under the tree, and I took a photo of this. Yeah. I think this is also another Protestant church, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, that is the picture that I took on my train ride to Zurich. I show this picture because there's a funny story. So, I was sitting... I was sitting on this train, right? And I kind of got separated from my family because we didn't reserve a seat. So, we had to basically play the Hunger Games to get seats. Yeah, we literally have to fight each other to get seats. So unfortunately, I got separated from my family on this train ride. So the person next to me, I think she's Swiss. I'm not sure if she's Swiss or not. But she was a lady and around my age, I would say. And she was holding like a really tiny dog. Hello, Lolly Queen. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm just talking about my Europe trip. Yeah, I was telling a story of how I was in this train to Zurich, and I was sitting next to this lady with a tiny dog, and I don't know what this dog's obsession with me is, but the dog kept jumping onto me. Aside from Europe, no, I'm from Malaysia, but I'm currently living in Germany. Yeah, and I visited like multiple countries during my holiday break. So yeah, holiday break during my winter holidays. There we go. During my winter holidays, I went on a Europe trip. Yeah. But yeah, so this dog kept jumping onto me, and I don't know what his obsession with me is. He sat on me. He basically like shake his fur all over me, like kind of like claiming me for some reason. And I'm just there like, lady, are you gonna grab your dog? But the lady is like, you know what the lady told me? She was like, oh, my dog really likes you. Lady, get this dog off me, please. Look, I'm not allergic to animals, but I do not want the dog's fur all over like my clothes. Maybe the dog likes you. You see, the thing is, I do like dogs as well, but I like cats more, obviously, because I'm a cat girl, right? I do love dogs, and the dog is really cute. But when the dog starts shaking all of his fur all over me, I'm just like, hello? If I breathe this in, will I get asthma? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Dog is better? No, I prefer cats. I personally prefer cats. But yeah, the lady was like, oh, my dog really likes you. And I was just like panicking internally. I'm like, get this dog off me right now. Eventually, you know, eventually the lady had to take away her dog because the dog just wouldn't move. The dog just kept sitting on me for a good 5 minutes, not gonna lie. For 5 minutes, the dog was on my lap. Yeah, any longer, and I would have kidnapped the dog, you know? Cat doesn't care about anything, just the way I like it. That's so sweet, yeah. Though, I never had a pet before. But if I have one, I would most probably have a cat. Had a cat who tricked us with his 3 families. Oh my god. Is it a female cat or is it a male cat? Because I know that male cats will just go outside and randomly impregnate like random female cats. So yeah. And then if you have a female cat, it will randomly get pregnant and you don't even have any idea who's the dad. And you're like, how did you get pregnant? Sky is so blue and pretty. Yeah, I do like it. Yeah. Oh yeah, enough story about the dog. Yeah, it's no longer blue, guys. Holy shit. You know, this entire trip is like having bipolar. Sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's white. It depends on your luck. Cat is tsundere. The cat did not like you, but actually they love you. Yeah, that's why I like cats. You know, they play hard to get. Okay, anyways. This is in Lucerne? I don't know how to say it, to be honest. But okay, I think I need to give a context on what happened here. So, we were in Zurich, right, for 1 day, and then the next day, we actually took like this tour. I don't know what you call it, tour bus or something. We took a tour bus to like the mountain, which is in Engelberg. I don't think you guys know it, but yeah, which is like in a place called Engelberg. There's like this mountain, which is the same mountain that I showed in the beginning of this stream. Yeah. So as we were sitting in like the tour bus, they kind of stopped at this place called Lucerne. So it's a city located in between Zurich and also the mountain that we were going to. And this place is actually quite pretty. Yeah. It's cold as shit. I think it was like -10 when I went there. Oh my god, it was like -10 or 11. -11, I believe. So -11. It was so cold, and it wasn't snowing. Yeah, it wasn't snowing, but there was already like snow everywhere. And so I kind of like the sight. I mean, I like how pretty it is. Like, I know the sky is not blue, and I just complain about how like I don't like if the sky is very cloudy. But in this case, I feel like it fits the aesthetic quite well. Like just the snow on the roof and everything, the snow on the ground and on the trees. I find it quite pretty, and I like this place. And I would have loved to like stay here longer, but unfortunately, the bus leaves in like an hour, so we only have like around 40 to 50 minutes to kind of look around, which is not enough time in my opinion. So yeah, I didn't really get to stay here that long, but I wish I could. Yeah, we only like do a little bit of a pit stop here to have lunch. Yeah, this is Chapel Bridge, yeah. And this, yeah, is my favorite place in this entire trip, Mount Titlis. I love cold, I hate the cold. Said that we want to explore more, yeah. Fortunately for us, the weather got so much more better when we get here. Like you guys can see, right, the difference? Like it became like from cloudy to very, very clear. And the temperature here is around -13 degrees. Was it -13? I think so. Yeah, it was damn cold. I was freezing my tits off, and I was wearing 4 layers of clothing. Maybe I should have worn more. Heck, maybe I should have worn like 5 layers of clothing. But yeah, it was so cold. Yeah. That was insane. Now I think about it, yeah. Or was it 13? Wait, was it -13 or was it 13? I think it was 13, sorry. My bad, guys. I think it was 13 degrees. But even so, I feel like the theoretical value doesn't really mean that much, because the temperature that you feel sometimes is not equivalent to the theoretical value. So yeah. Negative? I'm not sure. I think it's not negative though. Now that I think about it, I think it was just like 13 degrees. Yeah. But anyways, a long story short, really cool. And we kind of have to take like a cable car to the top. So wait, let me just show you. So this is like at the bottom. This is where the bus stopped. And then we kind of have to walk around here. So that's like the mountain in the background. Holy shit, it's so pretty. So we had to take like a cable car. You can see the cable here. Yeah, we took a cable car all the way to the halfway point. And then we had to take another cable car to get to the very, very top. So this is like the very top. This is like literally the peak of the mountain, which is like the highest point that you can go to. Yeah. So the thing is, a lot of people, they came here just to ski. So like, I see a lot of people with like ski gears, and they will like, you know, like ski like somewhere here. I don't know. I've never skied in my entire life, so I don't know where the fuck they skied. But yeah, there's a lot of people skiing here, and it's kind of scary, to be honest. I mean, if I see this view, I would never ski here. What if I fall down and I die, you know? I feel like skiing is such a risky sport. But some people enjoy it. I personally, I don't think I'll ever try it, to be honest. But yeah, this is a view from the top. Really pretty. And then this is the view from the middle part, and this is the view from the bottom. Yeah. So blue, guys. I love it so much. Alrighty, moving on. We move on from the mountains. Mountain Bigfoot? Nah, there's no Bigfoot there. No Bigfoot. Only a bunch of people wanting to ski. Yeah. Alright, next we went to France, which is Paris, the city of oui baguette. City of croissant. Yeah. It was snowing a lot when we were in Paris, as you can see here. Yeah, this is like a random street in Paris, which is really pretty. I I feel like this place makes me appreciate snow even more. I have friends who've been to Paris before, and they kept telling me how they don't like Paris because it's so dirty, and like they feel like it's not as interesting, and they don't really like the people there. But I was super lucky because it was snowing a lot, which means there's not a lot of people outside. Okay, if you notice, like in the middle, you see like there's absolutely no one in the Eiffel Tower. What? Even though it's like daytime, I'm telling you, like this is like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. and there's absolutely no one in Eiffel Tower because it has been snowing a lot. So I was like really fortunate that not only is there not a lot of people, but it's also like, how do I say this? It's so nice to take photos because there's not a lot of people, you know? And because the snow is so thick, even if the city is dirty and has a lot of trash, I couldn't see it because it's covered by snow. Holy shit, big brain IQ. And because of that, I actually like Paris a lot. Yeah. I know a lot of my friends are gonna flame me for this, and they'll be like, Accel, what the hell? You actually like Paris? Yes. Paris, I'm gonna tell you right now, is in my top 3 of my favorite places that I've been to in this Europe trip. Yeah. Eiffel Tower, and there's another Eiffel Tower with like river. I can't speak French. Yeah. And the next place we went to is Arc de Triomphe. Yeah, I don't know how to say it, but it's like a memorial for hold on, I don't want to get this wrong. Let me Google. Hold on. Arc de Triomphe. So it is. Hold on. What is it? Okay, it's yes, I know it's a landmark. What is it used for? Hold on. Okay. It was built in 1806 to celebrate the victories of the French military, particularly the Battle of Austerlitz. I am not aware what battle that is, but I do know that it is to commemorate, like, you know, heroes or people who have fought during a war. I believe. Yeah. So it's like to commemorate them. And if you can see here, there's a lot of names etched into like the pillars of the building. There's a lot of names here as well. And then there is this flame in the middle that I believe it does not stop burning. Yeah. So there's a flame that doesn't stop burning, and then there's like some flowers here to also commemorate the people. Yeah. The people who fought. Yeah, which I find really cool. You can also pay extra to go and like climb to the top of the monument, but I think it's not worth it. I feel like it's good enough as is, you know. I feel like just looking at it from this angle is already really pretty, and I really like the sky. Holy shit, it looks so nice. Yeah. And then we went to the Louvre Museum, of course, one of the highlights in Paris. This is also the same place that got robbed a few months back. Was that where a child threw a fire extinguisher to put out the flame? I'm not sure actually. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe not. I'm not sure. But yeah. Went to the Louvre. I don't know how to say it. But it's the same museum that got robbed the other day. You know, they got a bunch of jewelries. Also, this museum has the Mona Lisa. Yeah. We didn't go inside. So we just took photos outside. Yeah. So this pyramid is usually what people think of when you think of the Louvre Museum. Yeah. And it's a building. I will say the architecture of the museum is really pretty. Yeah, I obviously did not insert every single image, but if you were there yourself and you look like, if you get like a 360 view of the entire thing, you would be amazed. Like I was. And I took a bunch of photos, but yeah, I can't fit them all in here, so. So this is the best one that I can show you guys. Yeah, and then we also went to Notre Dame. Also a Catholic church or cathedral. Yeah, this is what it looks like on the inside. This is the side view, and this is the front view, I think. Yeah. I think there was like some damages to this church, like it got burned or something, if I'm not wrong. So it was like in the middle of construction work. Yeah. Can you tell that I like Paris a lot because of how many photos I took? Okay. And yeah, this is like random streets of Paris. Paris, yeah, Paris. Lots of tourists. Anything to say? When I went there, like I said, it was snowing, so there wasn't a lot of people. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of people, so I didn't notice a lot of tourists. Yeah. But I do think there's a lot of tourists, right? Definitely. It's just that it wasn't the right weather, that's why. Where's my boy? Quasimodo? What? Who's that? I don't know who's that. But yeah, really pretty. Really pretty. Oh my god. Okay, moving on. Foodie! I did not have French food, guys. I will say now. I did not have baguette. I did not have croissant. I did not have anything French. I do apologize, but the food the food of France is pretty okay, I would say. It's okay lah. It's not the best. The movie, I don't know the movie. I don't know the movie, guys. I don't know. French Kiss. Oh yeah, French Kiss is the name of the restaurant. French Kiss is the name of the restaurant. That's right. So on the left side, me and my parents, we ordered wine, different kind of wine actually. So my dad ordered red wine, my mom ordered white wine, and I ordered rose wine. So I will say now, my wine tastes the best out of all of these three wine because my taste in wine is impeccable. Yeah, no baguette. Unfortunately, no baguette. I didn't try baguette. But yeah. The white wine tastes like it was fine. The red, okay, I have to say, the red wine tastes like absolute ass. It tastes so bitter. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And I am a wine enjoyer. I like wine. I do not like this red wine. It's too bitter for me. I'm sorry, man. It's too bitter for me. Needless to say, all of us got kind of drunk. Yeah. So we're basically... Oh my god. Thank you for the follow, Waterlight. Hello, welcome. But yeah, when we went back to the hotel, it was basically just a bunch of drunk people in the same hotel room. Yeah. I almost exposed a lot of things to my parents, but you know, good thing I still have self-control. You know, it's fucked up when I started opening my gallery and show random photos to my parents. Yeah, that's how drunk I was. Yeah, it's okay. They don't need to know. I hope they don't watch this part. Hi, mom. I'm not hiding anything at all. I promise. Didn't have any food. The food was alright. Oh my god. Come to Malaysia, eat American and British food. I do apologize. But yeah, we didn't get any like traditionally French food. Anyways, moving on. So this is actually the first time that we do not have the meat and fries combo or the meat and potato combo. Yeah, I think this is like fish. I think yeah, this is like a bunch of fish. I don't know what the white thing is. Or like the... What is that? I don't know what it is, but it's fish. This one is burger. This one is schnitzel, I believe. Yeah, and some fries. That's steak. And then this is salmon, which is okay. Well, it's way overpriced though. We went to like a very fancy restaurant. This is just a piece of salmon on a plate. Can you guess? Oh, sorry, my bad. It's just a piece of salmon with a piece of lemon and some, what is that, mint and onions on the side. Do you want to guess how much this costs? Just this dish? It's like 20 euros. Imagine paying 20 euros for a piece of salmon and lemon on your plate. Well, anyways, yeah, we wasted a bunch of money there. This, okay, this is just a piece of steak. A piece of steak and some gravy on a plate. This is also like 21 or 22 euros. Way overpriced. So expensive. But I will say the most expensive place that we went to was Switzerland. Switzerland was so expensive. Yeah, and this is like, what is this? Potatoes and like chicken. It kind of looks like curry, but I don't think it's curry. So poor lemon, they burned you. Yeah, actually, I actually did also eat the lemon, so don't worry about it. You know, I gotta make my money's worth. If I'm paying 20 euros, best believe I'm also eating this green shit, you know? Whatever the fuck, the sauce on the plate, or this is oil or whatever, I will lick it up, okay? It's like 20 euros on a plate. Alright, moving on. And then we went to London. Yeah. In case you don't know, you can actually take a train from Paris to London. And the train is called Eurostar. Eurostar? Is it? Wait, hold on. Hold on, chat. Let me fact check just in case. Yeah, Eurostar. I was gonna say like Eurostar Rail, but this is not Honkai Star Rail, so Eurostar. Yeah, which is a train that goes from Paris to London, and it actually goes underwater. Yeah. Yeah, it goes underwater. But thing is, you don't really get to see like underwater view because it's a tunnel. So all you see is like black for the entirety of your train trip. So yeah, that's that. I find it also interesting that in the train station itself, you gotta do like your immigration stuff. Yeah, so they obviously like check your paperwork, your passport and stuff like that before entering the UK, because you know UK is not part of EU. So you have to like, you know, check all of your documents before entering. And they ask a lot of questions, by the way. The immigration is so strict, they ask you a lot of questions. You know, good thing I just let my dad answer all of it. But yeah. So this is London. We went to Buckingham Palace, which I believe is kind of like the Royal Palace. I think. Let me double check. It is, yeah, so Buckingham Palace is the official London residence and administrative headquarters of the UK monarch, yeah. So it's like for state occasions, for royal hospitality, official duty kind of stuff, yeah. There's also like, you know those British guards with like really, really tall black hats and like red uniform? Like they're also like there somewhere, but I just didn't take a photo of them. And then there's also the Big Ben, of course. It's just a big clock tower. And yeah, this ancient piece of history, which is like the telephone from, I don't know, from the 1800s or some shit. I don't know. But they do have a lot of these in front of the Big Ben, actually. They have a lot of these. But they are not functional at all. They're just completely for, what do they call that? Visuals. They're only for like tourists like me, you know, to take photos of it. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I don't really enjoy my time in London just because the weather is so shit. Like, it was raining the entire time. I was only in London for like a day. And like, it was raining the whole time. So yeah, don't bother them. They are trained hard and tourists give them too much problem. I have seen videos of, you know, those British guards with the horse, right? And then like, they tell you not to touch the horse or not to get close to the horse. But those damn tourists, they keep doing it anyways. And then they'll get bitten by the horse, right? Or they'll get kicked by the horse or some shit. And then they will complain. They will complain about it. And I'm just like, what do you expect? What do you fucking expect? You went near a horse. You disturb its duties. You disturb its peace. You know, you're disturbing the peace. And you get kicked and eaten. You get bitten and kicked for it. Like, is it really the horse's fault? You know? But yeah, I didn't see any horse though, I will say. Probably on holidays or something. But yeah, I'm sorry, I apologize for the shit photos because the weather is so bad. I'm showing you these two pictures to tell you something. I did not expect London Bridge to be a normal bridge. I thought the London Bridge is this one. I thought London Bridge is this one, the fancy looking one, but no. This is Tower Bridge. London Bridge is just a normal bridge. It looks so normal. Ah! I got scammed, guys. I got scammed. What was it? This is like the third time I got scammed. But yeah, I totally did not expect this at all. Also, partially my fault because I did not do research beforehand. So imagine my surprise when I went to the London Bridge and it looks like this. Yeah. This is... Yeah. Reality. Okay, you know what? Here. This is what the Tower Bridge is supposed to look like. Yeah. Yeah, I took it from another website, but yeah. I took it from like the front angle, so that's why. And the weather is so shit. Can you see the difference the weather makes? Holy shit. Nice weather, nice photo. Shit weather, shit photo. But yeah, I honestly thought this was called the London Bridge, but this is Tower Bridge. Yeah, and London Bridge is this one, the normal looking bridge. Yeah. So if you guys plan to go to the UK or London, don't get confused like me. Yeah. And this is what we ate there. We had fish and chips, of course. Why wouldn't we have fish and chips in the UK? This one, really nice. I really like it, by the way, fish and chips, yeah. And the interior of the pub, yeah, we went to a pub, by the way. The pub looks so nice. I had to take a photo of it. It's so cozy, like they have a fireplace. I forgot what is the name of the like pub or the restaurant. But yeah, really nice vibes. It's really comfy. They were playing some... Were they playing music? I forgot. I can't recall. But yeah, this is the fish and chips and this is stout, I believe. I believe it's called stout. Yeah. My dad ordered this, so yeah. It's pretty okay. I'm not a big fan of like alcohol. I'm not a big fan of like I wanted to say beer, but it's not exactly beer. I would say I'm not a big fan of this. There we go. Not a big fan of stout. Alrighty, okay, last but not least, my ranking for all the places. Just in case you guys are curious, I will justify each and every place as to why I rank this in this way. So, disclaimer, this is obviously subjective, my opinion. My experiences may differ greatly from other people. It may differ greatly from yours. And just because I put it at the bottom does not mean I hate it. You know, I don't hate Athens. I actually quite like it. But it's just that compared to like every other places that I've been to, like it's just the lowest. Okay, it doesn't mean I hate it. I do like all of it. It's just that, yeah, compared to other places, it's relatively low. Alright, so let's start from the bottom, because why not? Because I'm a bottom. Let's start from the bottom. So number 9, we have Greece or Athens, because I only went to Athens. There is a lot of historical sites, but the thing is, I'm not the biggest historical person, you know? I feel like I will appreciate it even more if I know like historical stuff, and if I'm like an appreciator of like ancient Greece mythology, which I'm not. I do like reading like Percy Jackson and stuff like that, but like generally I do not know a lot. Yeah, that's true. Like everyone has their own ranking and stuff, yeah. And also, I'm not a big fan of Greece cuisine. Like, I feel like, okay, yeah, everything is just like meat and potatoes, right? But out of every places that I've been to, it definitely has the weakest food. And like the only highlight for me is the moussaka, which is like the Greece lasagna. That's really nice. But other than that, the food is kind of mid. Maybe it's just the place that I went to. Yeah. And in terms of like architecture and the overall vibe, I feel like Athens is the least European feeling city. I feel like if you live in Europe, you would understand what I mean. But compared to like other places that I've been to, Athens is more modernized and it has very little Europe feel. Yeah, that's just what I feel. The police are coming now! They're coming for me! Okay, number 8 is the UK or the London. I feel like I would like London even more only if the weather was better. I know, guys. I put it so low because the weather is so shit. It was raining the entire time. I couldn't enjoy London at all. I feel like I would have liked London even more if the weather was better. And like, I really like the people there. It's gonna sound weird when I say it, but I like the British accent, guys. I will tell you what an average experience is like when you talk to someone from London. Okay? They will speak in the British accent, you know? They will speak politely, and I don't know what it is. I just like how they speak, and I feel like they're so polite. I'm instantly like melting. Oh my god. I'm melting for the the British accent, guys. Oh no. Yes, the bottle of water got me, okay? What are you gonna do about it? Sue me. I really like how they speak, really. I really like the people. I feel like they're super helpful. Like everyone that I talk to in London has like been really friendly and helpful in some sort of way. And they're the kind of person to just like, you know, like, I don't know, just randomly chat you up, and they're like super nice about it. So that's like my favorite part about London is the people. Yeah. And yeah, it's a shame. I wanted to like London even more. But anyways, number 7 is Rome. I've been there before, so it's nothing really new to me. But I really like seeing the architecture, especially the Colosseum. Still as pretty as the day when I first see it. Yeah. Food, not so much. I don't really enjoy... Oh, I'm gonna get crucified for this. I don't really enjoy Italian food that I tried because of how salty it was. I'm too old for this, man. I can't eat a lot of salty food, but yeah. Pizza, okay, pizza is good. Pizza is good. But the pasta is like way too salty for my liking. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's kind of low here as well. Tuesday with Riz. How do you win AccelG's heart? Just have a British accent. That's it. I'll fall for you 9 times out of 10. Yeah. That's that. Italy has a lot of pretty buildings, I would say. Yeah. Okay, next is Czech. I like the vibe of Prague. Yeah. Prague has this very chill vibe. And it was snowing as well, so I really like the snow. Compared to Rome, there isn't really much to see in Prague, but I feel like I just prefer the general vibe of it. Yeah. It has that very... I don't know how to say it actually. It's pretty, it's chill. I also like how... Because I went during Christmas, right? So there's like Christmas market everywhere, and it really just enhances the feel for me. Yeah. Yeah, it's really pretty. Oh, also, Prague is very cheap. Yeah. Compared to everywhere that we've been to, the cheapest place is Prague. So yeah. Time to train my British accent and learn how to politely reject someone. In it. Yay. Gonna reject you in it. Next is Vatican City. Like I said, not a lot to see. I only see like St. Peter's Basilica and the museum, but the places that you get to see are really, really pretty. So that's why I put it quite high. And I really enjoy my time in Vatican. Number 4, by homeland, Deutschland. Number 4, Germany, München. I feel it's a very solid place. Also, I like how I can speak German there. Yeah. So I have little to no communication issues. And Munich is a generally nice place, I feel. Way too many people, yes. But still a nice place nonetheless. I like the buildings in Munich. Number 3, Paris. Like I've said, very little people. A lot of snow. That is already perfect in my book. Number 2 is Vienna. I feel like the people in Vienna are very nice. Yeah, the people that I spoke to in Vienna are nice. The buildings are also very pretty. And the sky was super blue. 10 out of 10 in my book. Yeah, I would definitely go to Vienna again. And number 1, obviously, Switzerland, or more specifically, Mount Titlis. It is heavily carried by the damn mountain. I feel like if I didn't go to the mountain, Switzerland would probably be like over here or like over here, you know? But yeah, the mountain carried the entire trip, I would say. Yeah, really pretty. The only reason why, like the only cons I can think of Switzerland is that it's damn expensive. It's like 24 euros for a meal. For a normal meal, by the way. It's not like a fancy restaurant. It's like a normal meal. In a normal restaurant, it's like 24 euros per meal. It's really pricey. And if you're not careful, you're gonna burn all of your money in Switzerland. So yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason why I would put it much lower. But I feel the things that I see and experience is worth it. Yeah. So if you want to go to Switzerland, you do have to keep in mind that it is very pricey. Is it true that people in Paris don't use deodorant? No idea. No idea. It was really cold, so I doubt you can really smell someone when I don't know. I don't smell anything weird when I was in Paris. I feel like the smell would be more obvious if it's like during summer, but winter, not really. Not really. All right. And yeah, that would be about it. That is everything about my trip. Woo! Holy shit. 3 weeks condensed into 2 hours of yapping. Damn. Yeah. Yes. If you guys are curious about anything at all, feel free to ask. I will try to answer it to the best of my abilities. But yeah, this is a photo of Paris, which I've shown just now. And that sums up my 3 weeks trip. Holy shit, that is a lot of content. Of course, I skipped a lot of parts just to make things a little bit easier to digest. Like the transportation, like I skip all of it because I don't think it'll be relevant for me to discuss how the different transport system work in different places. But I have to do a lot of research about it, you know, because traveling around, getting to places is like also important. Obviously, like my parents are quite elderly. Oh no, can I say that? My parents are quite elderly and they can't walk around a lot, and they rather not walk around a lot. So I made it, you know, as convenient as possible to move around. So yeah, transportation also. But of course, I didn't discuss them here. Anything else? Food wise, I think we mostly ate like Asian food. So like half the time we tried out local food, but half the time we also try out Asian food because my mom craves Asian food. Like she would always want to eat rice and stuff, so I'm like, okay, let's go eat rice. Yeah, stuff like that. Was it difficult? Hell yeah, it was so difficult. The amount of planning it took to get through this entire trip. I mean, most of the planning is done by my dad anyways. Like my dad, he planned the entire thing. He sponsored the entire thing. Like I did not pay a single cent. I mean, the only thing that I paid for was my flight tickets to and back to Germany. But other than that, my dad paid for everything. I'm like, holy shit. And I kept telling him like, you know, I can pay for stuff too. You know, you don't have to pay for everything. But of course, my dad wouldn't listen to me. Yeah. A lot of planning is very tiring. 3 weeks of non-stop traveling. But I would say it's worth it, you know? It's definitely worth it. You get to see a lot in a short amount of time. Yeah. Malaysian food too, goated, man. Yeah. I realized just how much variety that Malaysian food have. Like, because we have like so many races, right? By so many, I mean like 3 major races and others. We have so many races in Malaysia. We are so multicultural that we have different kinds of cuisines. And like, if you're bored of, let's say if I'm bored of eating Malay food, I can just go eat Chinese food. Or if I'm bored of eating Chinese food, I can just go eat Indian food. Or like, I can go eat mama food. Or I can go eat like, I don't know, like Baba Nyonya food. Like, you know, there's so much variety in your dishes that you won't get bored of it. But in Europe, have fun eating your meat and potatoes. Like Europe, they mostly eat bread, meat, potatoes, fast food, you know, like burger, stuff like that. And if you're bored of it, I guess you can go eat like sushi or like Korean food. Yeah. Potato for the win. Too much potatoes, man. I'm tired of it. Oh, yeah. Let's go back to our chatting screen. Hold on. Yeah, I'm back. Yay. Yeah, food-wise, definitely. 10 out of 10, I prefer Asian food. Yeah, but the number one thing that I like about Europe is definitely the architecture. Like, you know, I've shown you a lot of like very pretty buildings that we get to see when we were there. There's a lot more, of course. A lot more buildings, but I can't show them all. And yeah, I just show you the best parts of what I've seen. I like how Europe, they keep most of their traditionality, question mark? How do I say this? Like the architecture, like the buildings and stuff, they purposely kept it traditional. So it's kind of like very old school, kinda. like, I bet you if you take a picture of London from the 1800s and a picture of London now, I think there wouldn't be a lot of things different, right? The buildings would pretty much just look the same. If I'm not wrong. I mean, I'm just talking out of my ass, but I'm just guessing that's that. Yeah, historical. There we go. Historical. Yeah, that's what I meant. And they preserve a lot of historical sites as well, which is really cool. I think I get kind of tired of seeing a lot of like modern buildings in Malaysia specifically. Like, I see a lot of modern buildings like skyscrapers after skyscrapers after skyscrapers. Oh, wait. Shopping malls and another skyscraper. You know, like, it's really cool to see something that's more traditional. There we go. Yeah. I mean, for Europe and Asia, I believe both have their own appeal. They look different, and that's why it's enjoyable to travel, so you can see like something different, you know? Yeah. Overall, I would rate this trip a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Would I do it again? Hell no. I'll never travel for 3 weeks again. That's way too tiring. If you guys ever want to plan a trip, I feel like 1 week is good. 2 weeks is the maximum. Yeah, 1 to 2 weeks is good. 3 weeks is too tiring. Yeah. Oh my god, I was so tired the whole time. When I came back to Germany in like January, so like the trip was from 23rd of December until like 9th of January. So when I came back in January, I was super tired. I couldn't do anything else, to be honest. Yeah. It was only the week after that I started streaming again. Yeah. Don't come to Malaysia though, we live in trees. Hashtag gatekeep Malaysia. Yeah, go to Singapore, guys. Don't come to Malaysia, just go to Singapore. Oh my god. What is that to see in Singapore? Marina Bay and Universal Studios. That's about it. No. It's nice. I would want to do a part 2 to the Europe trip, definitely. And like, hold on. And like, I would want to visit like more northern areas like Sweden, Denmark, Finland, because those are the parts those are the countries that I've not been to yet. Yeah, I would want to visit them. Yeah, probably more of the UK because I've only been to London. I would want to go to like different places of the UK because I heard it's really, really pretty. Yeah, that's that. Overall, pretty solid. If you guys want to go to Europe, I can definitely recommend. Yeah. Oh, it's tiring talking about it, huh? Oh, I think Germany is still a really nice place. I like Germany a lot, guys. Yeah, out of all the places that I've been to, I'm glad I stayed in Germany, you know? I think probably because I've been here for so long that I'm used to it. And I'm like, yeah, Germany is pretty cool. I'll stay here. Also, I like how Switzerland, Austria, and Germany, they all speak German. So it's really convenient to communicate. I mean, of course, like all the countries here speak English, right? Except France. But France, they do speak English, but they hate to speak English. Like, holy shit. Like the... Oh man. The French is like, do you speak French? And I'm like, no, I don't speak French. English. English, please. But yeah. All the places we've been to speak English. Yeah. But it's very nice and convenient that I can speak German. So I can use it in 3 different countries, which is so convenient. I didn't notice like significant difference in the German. So like, I can still understand German from Austria and also Switzerland. So it's not like a massive issue. Where would you like to go now? Home. I want to stay home. Okay, I want to stay here. Play Arknights Anfield. Traveling, huh? I think it's either more to Europe. So like I mentioned, Sweden, Denmark, and Finland. But also, I'm thinking of going to like Korea or Japan. Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. It's like probably like the other side of the spectrum, yeah. It's either that. It's either those two choices. Those are the countries I really want to go to. I don't want to go to the US because it looks very scary. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I travel a lot. I've been to a lot of places. Korea is a country that I've never been to yet. Yeah. By anime figure, yeah. The last time I went to Japan, I bought a lot of Naruto merch because I'm a big Naruto fan. Yeah, but that was when I think it was like 10 years ago. I think more than 10 years ago since I last went to Japan. Come Sarawak. No one. There's nothing in Sarawak. There's absolutely nothing in Sarawak. Anything I want, I can go get in KL. I've been to Sarawak before. I went to Kuching and that's about it. Yeah, I went to Kuching. I went to Sabah because yeah, I went to Sabah, like KK and also Ranau. You have a big cat? Yeah, I like Kuching. You wanna know why? Because there's a lot of cats. In case you don't know, Kuching in Malay means cat in English. So there's literally a city in Malaysia called Kuching. So they have a lot of cats there, which is really cool. I like it. Oh, crocodiles! Okay, Ken. I feel that it'll be interesting to ride crocodiles, yeah. Now tengok my ML. I retired from ML, sayang. I no longer play ML. Sorry, I don't play like low quality game like that, you know? No. I'll explain why I uninstalled ML. It is also related to my trip. So when I visit Europe, I needed a lot of space to take pictures, okay? My phone is literally my Kodak camera. Now, I don't have enough space in my phone for a lot of photos and ML. So I have to uninstall ML. I uninstalled ML so I got more space to take photos, man. You know what? I'll check it right now. How much photos do I have? Oh, hold on. I have a total of 4.4 thousand photos in my phone. Holy shit, that's a lot. Yeah. You'll be back, toxic relationship. We shall see. I'm very occupied right now. Occupied with a lot of gacha games, so I probably won't be returning to ML anytime soon. VC. Okay, like guys, my wife has called, and yeah, yes, it's my time to go. It's my time to disappear. I don't blame you for that. Bro, imagine like I do some more trips. If I go like Japan, for example, can you imagine how many photos I would have? I would have like 5,000 photos, man. 6,000 photos. Damn. But yeah. Oh, I do want to go China as well. Yeah. China #1. Can I say that? I want to go China as well. I think it'll be very interesting, but I gotta learn the 中国 first. Yeah. 我不会讲华语 yeah 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10早安图书馆 yeah there we go plus 10,000 credit score 我要去厕所 huh? You see, look at me flex my Chinese, man. 我是猫 meow meow. Yeah. No Chinese stream, guys. I will never do a Chinese stream. Here itself says sayang almost dropped my tool. Okay. That'll be it for today's stream. I have an enjoyable time with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed listening about my trip as well. I know it sounds like his history class all over again. But I just want to share this with you guys because I noticed not a lot of VTubers talk about their trip experiences. So in case you guys are curious about traveling to Europe, then I want to share my experiences so you guys know how it's like. Of course, our experiences may differ significantly from each other because it heavily depends on number 1, the weather, number 2, the people you meet and stuff like that. So yeah, this is just like a baseline of what you can expect. So yeah, when we go Japan, Kenna, we plan together. We plan together and we go. Can we go onsen so I can see you naked? Anyways, yeah, okay, time to end stream, guys. It's been a massive 2 hours. I enjoyed talking with you guys. I hope you guys have an enjoyable time as well. Came at the end. Okay, I'll try to stream tomorrow, guys. I'll try, no promises. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, we shall see. If I feel like it, we'll be streaming tomorrow, okay? What we will be streaming, no idea. It's all just vibes. Okay. You could just ask. Damn, that's insane. Shh. Guys, don't tell her. Don't tell her that I'm down bad. Okay? She doesn't know this. She thinks I'm very say-so. Yeah. Tomorrow morning? Hell no. Why would I be streaming tomorrow morning? Okay. BG3. Oh no! We gotta ask Sayu and Necro for that. I'm okay je. I okay je if you want to stream BG. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have an enjoyable rest of the day or rest of the night. Let's carry everyone. Yeah, have a good rest and we shall probably see each other tomorrow. If I'm not too addicted with Enfield. Yeah. If I'm not too deep into the Enfield hole, I will be playing something with you guys tomorrow. Okay, okay? Alright. Bye-bye, guys. Whee!